Most men drift through life, unaware of the lessons that could have saved them from their own destruction. They think time is on their side, that wisdom will come when they need it most. But wisdom isn't something you wait for. It's earned through pain, through discipline. And for those who wait, it's often too late. Today, we look at 8 lessons, 8 truths that most men realize far too late. But not you. You'll face them now, before it's too late. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Health is wealth. You think you're unbreakable, that your youth is a shield that will protect you from what lies ahead. But no man is invincible. Every action you take, or fail to take, echoes into your future. Your body is the vessel through which you fight your battles. If you let it weaken, if you let it rot from neglect, everything else you strive for will collapse. You think you have time? You don't. Every hour wasted, every poor choice you make compounds. The consequences may not appear now, but when they do, they'll hit you harder than any foe. Train like your life depends on it, because one day it will. The discipline you forge today will be the weapon that saves you tomorrow. And when others fall behind, crippled by their own neglect, you will endure. Lesson 2. Emotional intelligence. The mind is as much a battlefield as the streets. It's easy to see emotions as a weakness, something to be suppressed. But here's the truth. Emotions are a weapon if you learn to wield them. You want control? Then you need to understand what drives you. Anger, fear, sorrow, they're not enemies. They're signals. Signals that tell you where your strengths lie and where your weaknesses fester. Learn to harness your emotions. Control them. Don't let them control you. Emotional intelligence is more than just self-control. It's about understanding the battlefield of the mind. Not just yours, but others. It's about reading people, seeing past their words to what they're hiding, what they fear. Empathy isn't about being soft. It's about having the upper hand in every conversation, every interaction. When you understand the hearts of men, you gain power over them. Learn this, or be consumed by emotions you refuse to understand. Lesson 3. Financial literacy is key. Money. It's not just a tool, it's power. The kind of power most men don't understand until they've already lost it. You think money is just something you earn, something you spend. But money can be so much more. It's freedom, if you know how to use it. Too many men realize the importance of financial literacy when it's too late, when they're drowning in debt, their future mortgaged to the decisions they didn't think through. Understanding money, how to manage it, how to make it work for you, isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. Learn to budget, invest, and save like your future depends on it, because it does. Those who master their money, master their fate. And in a world where most are enslaved by their own financial ignorance, you will be free. Lesson 4. Relationships require effort. Most men think the bonds they have with others are unbreakable. They believe that family, friends, or even partners will always be there, waiting for them, loyal, unquestioning. But every relationship is fragile. Like glass, it can shatter with one wrong move, one careless action. And once broken, it's nearly impossible to repair. Relationships aren't just connections, they're your lifeline. Your allies in a world that seeks to tear you down. But those bonds need work. They need sacrifice. If you don't invest the time, if you don't put in the effort, one day you'll find yourself standing alone. And by then it'll be too late to rebuild what's been lost. Strengthen your bonds now, or watch them crumble when you need them most. Lesson 5. Pursue your passions. It's the fire that burns within you, the thing that gives your life meaning. Yet, too many men smother that fire. They trade their passions for a paycheck, their dreams for the safety of routine. But safety, it's a lie. A slow death. If you ignore what truly drives you, what makes you feel alive, you'll wake up one day to find your life has passed you by. Pursue what you love, even if it's risky, even if it means standing alone. Without passion, life is nothing more than survival. And you are meant for more than just surviving. You are meant to conquer, to build, to leave a legacy. So find what ignites that fire within you, and never let it die. Lesson 6. It's okay to ask for help. Pride. It's the downfall of many men. You think asking for help makes you weak, that it's a sign of failure. But even the strongest warriors know when to call for backup. Asking for help isn't about surrender. It's about understanding your limits, about recognizing that no one can fight every battle alone. There will come a time when the weight becomes too heavy, when the darkness becomes too much. In those moments, reaching out is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. The kind of strength that knows how to endure, how to survive. Even the most solitary of warriors needs an ally. Remember that. Lesson 7. Time is your most valuable asset. Time. Of all the things men waste, time is the most precious. You think you have an abundance of it. You don't. Every second that slips away is one you'll never get back. And yet men waste it as if they can afford to. They waste it on meaningless distractions, on waiting for the perfect moment, on delaying what must be done. But the truth is, time is always against you. Once it's gone forever. You have to realize, it's not just about time spent working toward your goals. It's also about the time you spend with those you love. Too many men think they can always make up for lost time with family and friends, but the harsh reality is, those moments are fleeting. They're gone before you know it. Every second you spend with your loved ones is an investment in something far more valuable than money or power. If you don't value the time you have now, you'll find yourself in the future, surrounded by regrets. The missed conversations, the neglected relationships, those are the things that haunt a man. Don't wait for the day you realize there's no more time left to make it right. Prioritize what matters. Focus on what's important. Don't wait for tomorrow to start living, because one day there won't be a tomorrow. Lesson 8. Embrace change. Change. It's the one constant in this life, and yet most men fear it. They cling to what's familiar, what's comfortable, hoping that change will pass them by. But change, it's inevitable. It will come for you, whether you're ready or not. And when it does, you have two choices: adapt or be broken by it. Change doesn't care about your plans. It doesn't wait until you're ready. It arrives unannounced, testing your resolve. Some men spend their lives resisting it, hoping to remain in the safety of what they know. But there's no safety in stagnation. To stay the same is to fall behind, to watch the world move on without you. You have to understand, change isn't your enemy. It's a force of nature. It breaks down what is weak and unprepared, but it also builds something stronger in its wake. Every challenge, every setback, it's an opportunity, a moment to evolve. Those who fear it, they remain trapped, paralyzed by their own hesitation. But those who embrace it, they find a path forward, becoming more resilient, more capable with every shift. To adapt is to survive. But more than that, it's to thrive. Change forces you to grow, to leave behind what no longer serves you. The question isn't whether it will come, it's whether you'll rise to meet it. Will you bend and break, or will you stand firm, ready to be shaped by what's ahead? And there you have it, 8 powerful lessons, etched in time, forged through experience. Each one, a beacon guiding you through the shadows of your own journey. Health, emotional intelligence, financial wisdom, relationships, passions, the courage to seek help, the relentless value of time, and the unyielding embrace of change. These are not just lessons. They are the pillars upon which a life of purpose is built. Remember, every step you take, every decision you make, carves out the future that lies ahead. You are the architect of your destiny, the master of your path. The world will challenge you, test you, and sometimes it will seem like it's all against you. But through it all, you have the power to shape your fate, to rise above, to redefine what's possible. So stand tall, be vigilant, and above all, seize each moment with purpose. This is your world. Build it.